Oh my god, oh my god. What is going on? What is going on? Dreams, Emptiness, Deception, Chapter 3, Act 3. Like a triumphant hero, it has been a long time since the Sub-Zero Samsara, oh my god, and many things cannot be ascertained until Nahida gets back in form. Today, you go to the Adventurers Guild as usual. Catherine, what's going on? Oh, look at the little bird. Oh, you're so pretty.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. We meet again, you two.
Add extra applesauce to you. And we found out about Catherine in the last Archon Quest 2 that she is a robot. I know you can't see it because it's behind my head, but she's got a keyhole in the back of her neck. She's a robot, like a droid from SNES Naya. Craziness.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Paimon, she always has commissions for us.
Commissions, huh? Let me think.
Do you not?
Oh, how about this?
Well.
Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Why would I want to do that?
Wait, say what now?
Why would I want to do that?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
What is she talking about?
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I feel embarrassing just imagine. Yeah, we're gonna go up on stage and recite a love poem and then take a picture of everybody's reactions. I feel embarrassed just imagining it. The audience would definitely have a reaction. Oh yeah, if we just got up there and just said a love poem for fun.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission.
No, not so much.
In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
I don't think they're gonna go for that.
Hey, that's not any better.
Isn't that just asking for a beating? Mercenaries and orphanages really don't go together.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Catherine, why are you messing with us?
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, it's just like you just want to keep me busy for no reason.
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
No, you're not actually Catherine, are you? Are you Nahida? Nahida, are you messing with me?
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Hi, you little cutie patootie. Wow, you're a trickster too.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
Wow.
From when she said, Ad Astra Abyssosque?
Add extra applesauce.
So it's been you this whole time?
Damn it.
Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways.
Did you get a good rest?
I had a really long dream.
Ooh, what was the dream about? So the Akashas can't take away the dreams of gods. What did you dream about?
It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one.
Oh, did you get to see the dance again? I'm jealous.
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
So she had a dream that she was being like praised by the people in Sumeru City, even though nobody really wants to praise her. Like everybody's all about Rukkhadevata and not Nahida, or Kusanali, I should say.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be.
Right.
It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, but in reality...
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
Yeah.
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing?
Oh, yeah.
The Lianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsol's own withering.
All right, so we gotta go take care of Irminsol so we can get rid of this Elazar stuff that is affecting both Kolay and Dunizad.
But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival?
And they were collecting data and we don't know why.
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities.
Okay.
As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Yeah, just announce it to the whole world there, Paimon. Dreams, emptiness, deception. Ooh, that's an ominous title.
Let's continue our chat here.
Oh, that's just right around the corner.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
I don't know. Do we just go to academia and ransack the place? Possess a key figure in the academia? Possess a student and infiltrate the sages' quarters? We could grab someone close to the sages and question them. Yes, let's interrogate and torture someone.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
That's bad. Possess a key figure in the academia. Possess a student and infiltrate the sages' quarters. Possess a key figure in the academia.
I've already tried that. But all the key members of the academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
They might be.
Have you already caught the sages' attention?
I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
Okay, so we possess a student and infiltrate.
No way, that's too risky.
Well, then what do we do? What do we do? I'm out of options.
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
So what does she want me to do? What do I do? What are we gonna do?
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
I can't think of anything else. I'm out of options.
Are we really out of ideas?
I am.
Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved,
Then
I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
well, who is that?
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work.
Who are we gonna recruit?
Oh, before
Al
coming
Haytham?
back, we met someone named Al Haytham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
We're gonna go chat with Al Haytham again.
Actually, I already have someone in
Oh,
mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Sataria.
Sataria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia?
Oh, that girl. Yeah.
We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now.
Yeah. I remember her now.
Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilou.
Yeah. Poor Nilou.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Setaria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
The name Setaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky.
Okay.
Later on, she was chosen by the sun.
Who is the sun?
The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light.
Who is the sun, though? Okay, we already know Nahida has said that she is the moon. Is Nahida one of the moon sisters?
Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
This is no longer just a metaphor. Those are Setaria's true thoughts, right?
From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up on the research opportunities here.
Yeah.
But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Yeah, I agree.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice.
Sounds like
Can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sorry about that. Sounds exactly like the person we need.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again.
Okay.
That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself.
Well, how are we going to recruit her?
From my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance.
What are we going to do? Take her on a shopping spree and like blackmail her or something?
To
Bribe
prepare,
her?
let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Okay. What are they going to do? All right, let's talk to some of these vendors.
This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
Fortune telling.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Okay.
Talking style and key characteristics?
It doesn't make any sense to me either, Paimon.
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates?
Yes.
The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Have you?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future.
Oh, she's back in
Can we get a
Catherine
fortune
mode.
reading for him?
Of course. In that case...
What if Nahida's all the Catherines, just acting like Catherine? What if Nahida's actually all the Catherines in the world of Teyvat, but not saying that she's Nahida anywhere else, just to keep an eye on everything and to learn? Remember, she's the god of wisdom, right? So maybe she's actually Catherine, like possessing the Catherines all around Teyvat, just so she can observe everything that's going on, so she can learn everything that's happening in Teyvat, because like I said, she is the god of wisdom. I'm just saying. Twilight Zone. Do. Oh, it's Kitty Cats. Hi. Can I pet the cat?
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, You have somehow offended the gods.
Well.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the Lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Count?
Paimon literally just threw us under the bus. Oh, that's so good. Mocking the god of, yeah, tone deaf bard. Question Lord of Geo's financial savviness. Yeah, we know Zhongli's always broke. And getting into a fight with the Shogun. Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Oh, that's funny. Divine my prospects in health. Divine my prospects in love. That's what I want to know because I've been single for 3 years. So
Love prospects? No problem at all.
yes, tell me. What are you doing? Do you want me to hold your hand?
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How
What?
could that be?
Is Traveler going to turn into a gigolo? What's going on?
Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
Wait, is Paimon saying that she's in love with us?
The orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Well, thank you for the free reading.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Why would I want to have that reversed if everybody's just going to fall in love with me?
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep. It belongs to a king.
Keem.
His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time.
Okay.
When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
All right. Are you going to be Nahida or are you going to be Catherine?
Dear customers, would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
You sound like a scammer, a schemer.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
Okay.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
Yeah. That is nice.
So is your father still working as a mason?
If you're doing something that you love for work, it's almost like you're not even working.
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
Yeah, he just fell off a roof and broke his leg. No big deal.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
Bye-bye.
No problem. Rest easy. All our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Sounds good. Akeem, nice to meet you.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia, so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
We've eaten here before.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
She's smart. She's the god of wisdom, Paimon.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi.
I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember. If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
I thought she said shipbuilding there for a second, but she said ship. I guess my brain isn't working correctly today.
Ah, that's right. right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent.
So why didn't you move back home?
But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
Okay, I believe in you.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
I agree.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
What's in the basement?
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events. I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
I believe in you.
Thank you so much.
You got this.
As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Maybe we need to take an exam to get into the academia too. I don't know. All right, let's have a chat.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities.
Well, how are we going to do that?
I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret.
Yes.
Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
So does she believe the same thing? Like King Deshret should be in power and not Rukkhadevana or Kusanali?
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If King Deshret were to criticize Sataria's actions, if King Deshret were to make demands of Sataria, ooh, criticize. Demands, criticize.
So, how do we set that up?
Yeah, how do we set that up?
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks.
Do we need to go summon, like, King Deshret?
If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be weary of us, and we may not get anywhere.
Okay.
But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
So is Nahida, wait, no, Nahida's gonna possess the people in the market? And we have to, I get it now. And we have, the reason why she wanted us to observe their actions and stuff is because we don't want to throw her off when Nahida's actually talking to her. So we have to make the dialogue choices that would not throw her onto our scent, if that makes any sense. Ooh, I like it.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yeah, Paimon.
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret.
Got you, okay.
As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Ooh, this is interesting. And the crazy thing is, she can possess anybody. That's scary.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Right.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
No problem.
Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
Yeah, are we possessing them?
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
But what if we get beeped again? What if we get beeped again, Nahida? Then what? Are we gonna do this whole samsara cycle thing over and over and over again, and we're gonna have to go through the vendors and stuff again like 500 times before we figure out how to get out of the samsara cycle? I don't want to put on the terminal no more.
That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
I don't want to get beeped.
I've been observing humans for a while. I've never been good at imitating them.
Well, you do a pretty good job at imitating Catherine.
Wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
I'll try my best.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
We better not get beeped again.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
We're just gonna borrow these people's bodies. No problem. We'll give them back.
All right, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, tomorrow afternoon. I guess we're gonna talk to the fortune teller first. Oh God, I can't remember. Oh, what were the cats' names? Oh my God, I can't remember the cats' names. Mucket and Ducket or something like that. Oh, crap. This is gonna go bad. This is gonna go real bad. There's Sataria.
Oh, here she comes. Sataria's here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them.
Yeah, just out here in the open.
As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
This is gonna go bad. This is gonna go real bad. My memory's like a goldfish. Okay, I can't remember the name of her cats.
Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go.
Paimon is fine.
Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Okay. It's time to possess somebody. I never thought I would be possessing someone in Genshin Impact. This is a first. This is mind-blowing. Never in my wildest dreams would be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna possess somebody. No problem. Gonna borrow your body there for a minute. Oh, the eyes. Oh, this is good.
You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
Ooh, we're in her body.
Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Yes, we're listening. I'm sorry. Oh gosh.
Of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
No, we didn't.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Sorry, my apologies. My cats, my stupid cats. Oh God, what are their names?
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong?
No.
I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
I should have known you were going to ask me their stupid names for these stupid cats. I should have known. I should have paid more attention. It's Harut and Marut. Oh, dude. Hamrut. No, that doesn't sound right. Harut, Marut.
Ah, that's right. They're just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
Okay. I got that one right. I'm batting 1,000.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
Ooh, okay, that's a good line.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects.
On the
But to be
50-50.
perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Okay, now what?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work?
Look at
I
Paimon
really just
peeking
want
around
to
the
get it
corner.
over with.
Paimon's just peeking out from behind the boxes.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Okay, we're doing another reading. The gods have spoken. Ho, the gods have spoken. I think she would go, I don't know. What did she do? Oh no, it's the same damn dialogue option except for the first one. Well, when we talked to her, she said, oh, right?
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious.
Oh no, we screwed up. No, you don't see nothing. No, it's not my new laugh. I've had it forever.
Please pay no mind to those kinds of details. The gods are asking.
Oh, good Lord.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Ooh, yeah, tell her.
Why haven't I gone home?
Yeah.
Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Yeah.
Sataria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
Ooh, we're gonna manipulate her into going home.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
King Deshret, right? That's the one we're looking for, right? What are you mouthing? I can't read lips.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
Ooh, yeah, gaslight her more.
King Deshret?
We're gaslighting the hell out of her.
Would make such a demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
King Deshret's resurrection is a misinformation campaign?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer.
Oh,
Do you
good
wish to
lord.
refute his voice of wisdom?
Man, we are gaslighting her like crazy.
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
I feel bad because now I've made her, we tricked her into feeling guilty, basically.
Wait!
We guilt tripped the hell out of her. Sataria, yeah, are we feeling bad? Can we give her good fortune after all that? Ooh. Where did we go? Did we vanish in thin air?
Ooh, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too.
Did Paimon carry me back there or what?
Well done.
Or is that where I was
Sataria didn't seem to suspect
originally?
anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Yeah, I feel bad actually.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harvard-taught theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything.
Me too.
Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria.
Oh yeah, we gotta do this 2 more times.
He's at Akeem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
All right, we gotta possess Akeem now. Oh yeah, his dad fell, broke a leg. I remember that. Hey, now he's possessed. Wow, we're doing some evil stuff.
I just got caught up in something.
What'd you get caught up in?
Oh,
the fortune
actually,
telling.
Didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Masonry work?
Oh, right.
Okay.
Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's feeling a lot better. He's walking more now. He's feeling a lot better. He can lift stuff now. He broke his leg. He's walking more now.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Oh, okay. Whew.
I've been thinking a lot about him.
Okay, we're doing
If I
good.
could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yes, he's retired.
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
Whew, I thought maybe I was gonna have to answer that one.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Sumeru Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this?
We're
The
gaslighting her
Academia
again.
Or King Deshret?
Oh, we're gaslighting her again. You better say King Deshret, okay? Don't make me gaslight you again.
I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Oh, wow. Guilt tripping her so bad.
Akeem, you don't mean... You've also become a believer of King Deshret?
We have.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Bro!
Can't pick a side? Me?
Jeez!
Whoa. Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Man, I didn't know Traveler would be so good at this either. Before I knew it, I really started getting into the role. I wasn't too harsh, was I? I mean, it was a little rough.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
One more to go. One more to go here. Follow Sataria. Oh, we're just gonna follow her now? She's not gonna see us?
Come on. Sataria's already started talking.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there, Paimon. All right, now we gotta possess her. And she was the one that was from
Shishan,
Leeway.
Have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
No.
Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
I've been oh, was it the basement? It was a basement, right? It was a basement that we didn't know about, that they take breaks in and host parties in the basement.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things,
Is that right?
I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
What?
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
What?
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Ooh. Ooh. So she knew about the Samsara cycle. She knows. And we know, and we're basically throwing it in her face.
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
What is going on?
In reality,
This is some
shouldn't
crazy-
you be
this
the
is
one
crazy.
Who is ashamed? You, who worked side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Please, please stop!
Oh no, now I feel really bad. Can we go give her a hug? I'm sorry, come back.
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too hard? I think so.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
What in the world?
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
What is she gonna do? What is she gonna say?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Get ready for what?
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
What?
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Is she gonna be like King Deshret believers have taken over the city?
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Wait, we did talk to her before. I don't know anything about her.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
Did we just lost it all. That's it. She figured us out.
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price.
Jeez.
You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path.
Traveler's
and the
getting
longer
into
you
this.
ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared.
Man, maybe Traveler's evil. Oh my God.
Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Yeah, but these lies are hurting people.
What an absurd question. You
Well,
make
hurting
it sound
her.
like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Now look at what we've done. Oh, I feel bad.
Why haven't you gone home?
Oh, she's freaking out, and it's all our fault. I feel really bad now. Now I just want to give her a hug.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You should always follow your heart. It's not too late to turn back. I mean, we've been evil this whole time. Can't stop being evil now. It's not too late to turn back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
It's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation.
Yeah.
Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Oh my God. Great. We finally convinced her. Awesome. She's on our side now, even though we had to like basically tear her down like crazy to get her to join our side, which I feel really bad about.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival.
So you were one of the designers for the Samsara cycle.
But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents.
But what are they trying to collect though? Like, what is the data that they wanted?
I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
Are you talking about Hatham? An outcast that even the sages are still wary of?
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha.
Okay.
Then
how are we gonna get them?
Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
Okay. And what, you gonna go get them for us and just give them to us?
The academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
I don't know.
I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So we're gonna possess this mercenary the entire time to go and get these documents?
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
Sure.
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Ooh.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
Yeah, in the worst way possible.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise.
Maybe Traveler is evil.
Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
Right, Paimon?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Are you gonna be Nahida or are you gonna still be Catherine?
Catherine, we're here!
Yeah, which Catherine are you? Are you Nahida Catherine or Catherine Catherine?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can we just call you Nahida?
We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Okay, Paimon.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play.
Okay.
After all,
Nothing's gonna happen though.
Academia should still be
It'll be
unable
fine.
to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
I don't think so, Paimon. Okay, I somehow doubt that.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Speaking of which, don't you feel like something is off? This whole thing feels off.
Off? What do you feel is off?
Oh, where is everybody? Don't you dare beat me, I swear to God.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual.
What's going on?
If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Where did everybody go? Everybody just disappeared in thin air.
Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early.
Yeah, that's what she
to
did.
exchange the documents in peace.
Yeah, exactly. She went to every single person in Sumeru City and said, hey, if you wouldn't mind, why don't you go to bed like a few hours early? You know, today is daylight savings time. Yeah, that's what she did, Paimon.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Well, regardless,
Something's
as long
up.
as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Something's up.
There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
Well, I hope so. I hope so too, Paimon. We made it. Oh my God. I am so nervous right now. This is giving me anxiety.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
Who are you?
The outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
What? Shut up!
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into
Oh, we gotta
confinement.
murder this guy!
With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person.
No
Clearly,
way!
she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
Wait, Dottore's here?
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
What is
I simply
happening?
made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
Oh no, oh God, oh man, oh no!
He's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
It's
No can
Dottore!
abandon the people of Sumeru.
Yo! Ho!
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Are you gonna 1v1 Dottore? No, I wanna be here for that!
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Hold on! Wait. No.
Paimon needs to catch her breath first.
Yeah, I do too. Wait, what? No, stop that. What in the world? So Dottore from the manga has shown up. What? Time out. Wait. So it's Dottore that did the samsara cycle. Is like the leader that started the whole samsara cycle. He's the one that's collecting the data. It's not the academia. It's Dottore. He's got to die. He needs to die. I think I'm all caught up too there, Paimon. Oh my God, what did I just witness?
Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can jump between minds. Hopefully she'll be fine. I'm not sure. That guy was pretty terrifying. That guy was terrifying. Dottore, the doctor. Oh, I need to find out about him. We gotta hunt this guy down.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary.
Very scary. What do we do?
He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently.
The Tainari, Collet. Didn't Collet... Wasn't Collet raised by Dottore? Is that what I'm getting or something? Oh, I'm trying to remember.
And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
We've underestimated... I can't even talk, I'm so shook. We underestimated the scale of this problem. We underestimated the number of parties involved.
Yeah.
And it's the Fatui!
The Doctor's in the picture. We're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui.
We cannot get away from them, Paimon. They got their grubby little fingers in every little thing.
But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
Probably. We need to find a way to reunite with Nahida. Probably.
Yeah. Things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help.
Oh my God.
Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Let's go start our own investigation.
You mean?
Let's go find Tainari.
Oh, right. Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest?
Yes.
That has to be the same project.
Yes.
Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something.
Wait, so is Dottore manipulating everybody in Sumeru right now? Like none of that was real? No, that can't be right because we possessed a few people. Wait, what if Dottore's got like the same kind of thing that like Nahida has and can like...
There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Yeah, I guess. We're just gonna leave and go to Gandharvaville. Bro.
Hold it
Tainari!
right there.
Tainari, we gotta, no, don't tell me to hold it right there. Get out of my way, Tashfin. What kind of name is that anyway?
A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Look, if you don't move, I will move you.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work.
Get out of my way.
We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Get out of my way. The Outcast? Who is that? There's so many people. We got the Doctor. We have the Outcast now.
The Outcast? An outcast from the academia?
That sounds like the Doctor. Is it the Doctor?
But why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
I don't know. Local mercenaries might have an edge over the Fatui. Maybe he's taking advantage of the Academia's resources. Yeah, that one.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
Why does every person in this game have to have like 4 names? Why can't they just have like one, maybe another nickname? You know, like the Doctor with Dottore. But no. I mean, you got Zhongli with Rex Lapis and Morax and, you know, all that stuff. Everybody's got a bajillion names. Like so many names. I can't keep up. So the outcast is the doctor and the doctor's Dottore. Yeah, well, don't worry, we got this. Get out of my way, bros.
Let's light it up!
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
I love how it just keeps flashing, even though we're in the middle of a scene. It probably won't be long before we see more of them.
Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our guards up.
Wait, where's Tighnari?
But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tighnari? Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Oh my god. No, this is gonna go so bad. Look for the objective in this area. Is he here? Colay! Colay!
It's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Colay, there's a lot going on. Okay, I don't have time to talk to you right now and chit chat. All right, we gotta find Tighnari. I'm sorry, I love you, but get out of the way. All right, do you know where he is?
Hey, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
Paimon, we ain't got time for this. Oh yeah, how are you feeling?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks.
Oh no, not Colay too.
As a result, Master Tighnari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Oh, Colay.
I know, it feels so bad for Colay. It seems like curing Irminsul is our only chance. So we gotta cure this tree. I don't know how in the hell we're gonna do that.
Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tighnari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Parties DI.
Parties DI? Where is that?
He left?
Why did he leave?
But isn't Tighnari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
Damn, why did he leave?
I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari always prioritizes his work as a Forest Watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
He didn't give a reason, he just left? He said bye?
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I guess he had something urgent to take care of.
Dude, the mystery is... Ugh, it's getting to me.
Master Tighnari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a Forest Watcher, Master Tighnari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI.
So he just went to go and do more research? That doesn't sound right.
A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tighnari just decided to work on all of a sudden.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. It just doesn't sound right that he would just be like, hey, squirrel, and go run off somewhere.
Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Parties DI.
All right, Parties DI. Please take care of yourself, Colay. Yes, Colay, please. I swear to God, if I come back to this village and they kill off Colay, I am never playing this game again. I swear on everything that is good and holy, I will not play this game again if I come back to this village and somehow they kill off Colay. It's not gonna, I just won't. I just won't. Please take care of yourself, Colay.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tighnari, please send him my regards.
Will do, Colay. I swear to God, you better be alive when I get back.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Colay.
Bye. Catherine, what is Catherine doing?
Look who it is.
Wait, is it Nahida or is it Catherine? You are out of your booth, so I'm gonna guess you're Nahida.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
What happened? You are Nahida, right? You haven't been reprogrammed by the doctor, have you?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Paimon, we don't got time for this. We need info.
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself.
Well, why doesn't the doctor, if he wants to know information, why doesn't the doctor just penetrate Traveler's mind? But I guess he wouldn't get any information because we don't remember, right? So if he can control people's wait, do you I guess you got to have a terminal on. Do you have to be wearing a terminal? I guess you have to be wearing a terminal, and we're not wearing one. So that's why he couldn't. That's why he can't.
Even a pool of
I knew it.
water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Okay.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
True, it's her.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
Yes, please tell us what happened.
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds.
What did he mean?
Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix.
Hallucinations for what?
Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Oh my god.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet.
Why?
I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards.
Oh, that is true. So now they know that you are the Dottore Archon.
Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
So is that what he's wanting to do? Wait, that's how he's wanting to get in the Gnosis. That's how he's wanting to get in Gnosis. He's wanting to use the Akashas to get into the Dottore Archon's consciousness to get the Gnosis from her. Got it. That's the whole point. That's what he's doing. He is trying to get into the Archon's mind so that way he can manipulate the Archon to give up the Gnosis. That's the simplest explanation I can come up with so far. I'm just assuming. I don't know.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the Academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
We need to hurry. Our position will only get worse with time.
Ugh. It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work.
I know. He's a good villain.
Plus,
or harbinger.
Doctor's
Villain?
combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
What do we do?
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Where's Tainari?
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in.
Okay.
You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
Well, we're looking for Tainari. Have you seen him?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Okay. It's Hypatia. What is she doing here? You get any more of those good drugs? So we can go back to the tree?
Traveler? It is you!
It is. How are you? How have you been? It's so good to see you. Have you been like falling asleep again for like 6 days straight and dehydrating yourself? What have you been up to?
Ah, it's Hypatia!
How have you been? Long time no see. Didn't expect to run into you here. Is there any more R&Rs running around?
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
You as well. You also.
Who's this?
Oh, do you not know? This is Hypatia.
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the, what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. This person. You should get to know her. She's pretty cool.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Well, I mean...
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore?
That's what I thought too.
Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Paripurna life?
What do you think?
I,
My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
What? Yeah, Nahida. Yeah, I feel you're grown. Something's up.
You did it! Congratulations!
Something's up. Something's up. I'm really happy for you.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last.
Something's weird.
When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
You are being really weird.
That sounds incredible!
Paimon, do you not see what's going on? Something's up. Actually, we're here for Tainari. We're in a hurry, so let's chat about it next. I'm here for Tainari.
All right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you.
What?
Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
Something is up with her.
You can do that?
Do you believe her, Nahida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if
See,
you want
even-
to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
She seems concerned. She knows something is up. I feel that something is up. How is Paimon and Traveler not seeing that something is up?
Hold on. I brought some Spirit-born ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
Wait. Are you gonna roofie me? And then we wake up and somewhere else, like being tortured or something?
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay, I'm a little afraid. Okay.
Ready?
I don't know if I really am, because I'm worried about you. Feel like you're gonna knock us out and then try to, pull the skin off of my body. Ooh, oh yeah, oof. That's some good stuff.
It
Man,
took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
wait, is that
My
Scaramouche?
fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that?
I don't know what that was. Scaramouche is tormented like crazy, discarded by his mom, discarded by, Raiden Shogun, right? Discarded by his family that he, found in the second one, and then a kid. But what do you mean the kid broke his promise? That's what I don't understand. What promise was kept? And Scaramouche is like Darth Vader. He wants to just destroy the world. This is neither the Greater Lord's consciousness nor King Deshret's consciousness. That was Scaramouche's consciousness. But why? How?
Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him.
Right.
But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
See, that's why I thought it was evil. Something's going on with Hypatia.
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god. Such a noble will. Such sublime emotion.
Bro, Hypatia has turned to the dark side of the Force.
Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Puripurna life, but rather...
Wake up, Hypatia! Wake up! Wake up!
Ah!
Oh no, oh god, oh no.
Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
You've gone crazy!
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait,
What?
have I already lost my mind?
She's gone crazy. We're just gonna let her walk away?
Something isn't right.
This whole thing isn't right, Nahida. Now what? Oh, it's these guys! How did they find us? Oh my god, we're in so much trouble in Sumeru. We gotta get out of Sumeru. No, don't you dare! Go, Traveler, go! Traveler, you better get in there. You better get there. Wait, did Scaramouche just trapped her? What was that? Why is he in a big giant robot? What is going on? Wait. So wait. What is happening? Where's Traveler?
Okay, we finally lost him.
Oh my god, what is going on? What is going on? We gotta murder Scaramouche. Number one, okay, that's number one, okay? You're first on the list because you got Nahida trapped. Number two is Dottore. Dottore, you're on my list too, all right? Priority number one is getting Nahida back, killing Scaramouche, and then number two is murdering Dottore. Man, there's so much going on. Gotta go ahead and rescue Nahida. Gotta go and rescue Nahida.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Wait, was I Nahida? So did Nahida possess me? Wait, hold on. So when we had the Zaza, right? The Zaza, the Scaramouche thing, right? So that's how Scaramouche accessed Nahida to trap her? Because then when Nahida got stabbed, she transferred her consciousness into us, but Scaramouche was there waiting. So because of the thing that we sniffed or whatever and knocked us out and we saw the vision, Scaramouche was able to, I guess, possess us maybe. And then when Catherine got stabbed, Nahida was looking for something else to transfer her consciousness into. And we touched Catherine, and Nahida transferred her consciousness into us because she has to do it that way because we're not wearing a terminal, right? So she transferred her consciousness into us, and the Balladeer was waiting inside of us and trapped her. Oh, I got so many questions.
Oh, the Traveler's back?
When did you show up? What just
Nahida
happened?
was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
Yeah, I got that.
After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries, and then he ran with us all the way here.
This time, she didn't just transfer her mind into my body. Our minds swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Right. So has she been trapped this whole time? No, that can't be right. Yeah, maybe.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
So her consciousness is just trapped.
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said...
What'd she say?
The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore.
Oh, Dottore, I'm going to murder you.
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Hey, we've heard that before. Illusions and lies in the last act.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Sumeru for good this time. Is that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in a code that we only know. The moon, right? It was the moon, illusion and lies. We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful.
Yes.
Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon, illusions, and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival.
That's what I just said.
Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon refers to Nahida herself. Starlight refers to the people of the desert. Illusion and lies refer to the Academia's plans. Right. All that's true. The moon is Nahida.
That makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert?
Possibly.
She isn't with us anymore.
Whoa.
Think we'll be okay?
Where are we going to find help in the desert?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Sumeru, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the Traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Yes!
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
This whole everything is a bit complicated.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Okay. I just catch my breath.
Actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Yeah.
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I think I know what the project is about.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
Academia is turning the Balladeer into a god.
What?
Yeah, Paimon.
Do you have any evidence?
Yeah, I saw a nascent god under construction. Hypatia also showed us a so-called divine consciousness. Yeah, we saw the big giant mechanical thing. You describe what you saw when you exchanged consciousness with Nahida.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad.
It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tighnari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Di and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru Village.
Dude, we gotta go to Aru Village?
Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
The Fatui is also behind some of this. The Fatui may have fanned the flames.
Doctor and the Balladeer.
Oh my god, now
We
there's
have
two!
Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time.
You think?
From your description, I don't think they've completed their project.
Oh dear
There may
lord.
still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Let's head to the desert for now. We must stop them no matter what. So we're on our way out to the desert.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know.
I'm
So
exhausted.
we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia.
Yeah, please? Because she's gone crazy.
If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route.
Caravan Ribat.
Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Okay, thank you, Tighnari. Jeez, there's so much.
Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Bye, Tighnari. We're off to the desert.
We finally made it to Caravan Ribat. It's pretty lively here.
It's pretty.
So, just past this wall is the desert, huh?
Yeah, we're probably going to die.
Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
You would think it is quite impressive, truly awe-inspiring. That's big.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
What? I hate them just walking by like nothing's going on. What's up, guys? I hate them. What are you doing out here, bro?
Huh?
What are you doing here? I hate them. Where did he come from?
Over here.
What is happening?
Oh,
Why are we?
Wait, let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Why are we running after Al Hatham? Al Hatham, what are you doing here, dude? Bro, what are you doing here? Why are we chasing after him? Where is he taking us? Do you know about Nahida? Does he know about Dottore? Does he know about Scaramouche?
What the? Where did he go?
Nowhere. He's a magician.
How did we lose him? They were just here a second ago.
Sneaky.
More
We're like ninjas.
mercenaries? Who are they working for this time?
Yeah.
Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Why are you being so condescending, bro? I haven't seen you in like a week, and a lot has happened in the past week. Where have you been? We couldn't have shaken them without you. Thanks, Al Hatham.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors.
Well, whatever. Have you been possessed too because you're wearing your little headset?
All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the Academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Al Hatham. We never thought we'd run into you here.
Yeah, what are you doing all the way out here?
Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Well, we don't know, Paimon. He might be. He might be. We don't know.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list.
I can't say that I didn't expect it.
More like Dottore's hit list.
However, had I wished to turn you over to the Academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh!
I guess that's true.
You do have a point.
Did you participate in the Sage's big project? Yeah, the one with the Samsara cycle. Was that you? Were you in on that? I feel like you might have been.
I have no interest in running errands for that project.
Okay, maybe not.
As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the Sages can offer.
So you were actually looking for me?
Not quite.
What are you looking for?
To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
Well, you picked that guy's pocket and you took it from him.
Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be.
Okay.
Which brings me back to you and why you're so interesting.
Why am I so interesting?
The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
I haven't been hiding anything from you. Wait, what have we been hiding from you? Are you talking about the dream? The Irminsul dream? It must be because I was so shocked to hear those words again. World, forget me. Yes, from the Irminsul dream.
Oh, Hatham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices and remembers stuff like that?
The situation is a little complicated. I can't share what I know just yet.
So that's your answer.
Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Nothing.
Well,
you going to torture me?
I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
Honestly, I really don't know.
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
Yes.
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village.
Aru Village.
It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Sure, Al Hatham, sure. I still don't kind of trust you, but I'm not sure what your motivations are, so sounds good though.
It's better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
All right, we're off to Aru Village?
Before us lies Aru Village.
Aru Village.
The safe haven of the desert folk.
We made it.
Whoa. This landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
It is pretty. I always get scared when cutscenes show up, because you never know. Oh! Sino! Sino, bro! Wait, calm down, dude! Wait, hold on, time out! No, 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 no! Talk to us first! Oh, wow! Wow!
Sino.
I called time. I said time out, Sino. Hi, how are you doing, you stud muffin?
Memory fails me. We have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
That was awesome. Man, that 1v1 with Al Hatham and Sino? Bro.
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Okay, hey, calm down. What are we doing here? Why?
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Oh, really? Oh, we're going down this road already? You don't even know me, bro. You don't even know me, bro. Do you not know who I am? I am the savior of Mondstadt, okay, who took on a dragon. I solved a mystery over in Liyue, you know, and all that stuff. We took down a shogun. And you are trying to give me crap? Really? You want to go down this road already? He wants to go down this road already. Okay, bring it on.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Yeah, it seemed to me too.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
Matra, all the Matra at Academia, is that like the police, like the Millelith and Liyue? Is that kind of the same thing?
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth.
So he's the police captain.
I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Well, bring it on. Bring it on. I don't trust him as much as you seem to think, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stand by and do nothing.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I don't know, Paimon. We don't know. We know he's got the divine knowledge capsule. We don't know what he's trying to use it for.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight.
Saw what?
Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Yeah, take it out, bro. Take it out. Let's see what you're hiding.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
There it is, and there it is. What are you doing with it?
The divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
He pickpocketed that guy, Paimon. So you did lie to us. He did.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit,
liar, liar, pants on
very
fire.
Curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert?
Ooh, good question.
As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
Ooh, morally dubious.
If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages? Ooh, good question. Sino?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
Tell us, Sino.
You two? Ugh. What you would do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
We can't. If Sino's with the Academia and Alhaitham's hiding things from us, how are we supposed to trust them? She is not wrong.
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over
Where
there.
did you come from? What about Dunyazad? I thought you were looking after her. What are you doing here?
Wait, Dia?
It's like a party. Hi, Dia. Look at that smile. Love you. I love you.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust!
Yeah, we can trust Dia. We can trust Dia.
You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, help.
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other.
Yeah, and?
But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village?
Ooh, Dia's gonna kick both their butts.
It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Get him, Dia! Get him! Show us! Get him! Punch him in the face! Him too! Neither of them can afford to be distracted by Dia. They're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Just completely ignored her. Ooh, we're whooshing. It's windy.
Ooh, what's going on? The wind's so strong.
Sandstorm.
Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away.
Wait. Dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 Bum-bum-dun-dun-dun. Bum-bum-dun-dun-dun.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover.
I know you. You're Candace. I know you. They don't know you, but I know you. Hi.
Someone's calling for us.
Man, it's a party.
This wind is too strong. Let's get over there.
I mean, we got Al Hatham, we got Sino, we got Dia, and now we got Candace.
That sounded like Candace.
Let's go.
Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Well, then move your ass. Go, Sino. Stop grunting. What's up, guys? Hi, what are we doing? Are we still scoffing? Yeah, we are. We're still scoffing. Everybody's just scoffing and ignoring each other. What is y'all's problem?
Well, this is pretty awkward.
Right, Paimon?
Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Oh my god, I love how she said sounds fun. Oh man, I wish I could go back and replay that dialogue. Sure, why not? Sounds fun. Oh, that was great.
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
Oh, Paimon, you're okay.
My sincere apologies, everyone.
Hi.
This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
How are you, Candace? Nice to meet you.
Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace.
Dude, those
protector
eyes.
of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
Yeah, thank you. You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
Paimon's killing me.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand.
Okay.
As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us.
I'm no threat. I'm no threat. He might be the threat. Us, no.
So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Dude, Candace laying down the law. Let's go.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
She's tough. What are you humphin'?
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia.
Ooh.
Do I make
Cat
myself
fight.
clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
What are we going to talk about?
I was supposed
need
to be
answers.
a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I love her. She's such a realist, and I love it when she calls people out.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al Hatham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission.
Then why is it?
Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Why?
Huh? Exile yourself?
For what?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress.
Okay.
As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself.
But why? Why would they leave stuff out?
I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me.
Okay.
I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning.
But why?
Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk.
You think?
He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
Ooh, we need to go punch this Grand Master Sage whoever in the face.
So they really are up to no good.
What is it though?
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge.
Wait a second. Wait. I just had a light bulb go off in my head. Academia is trying to make Scaramouche a god. Okay? Right? Trying to make Scaramouche a god to replace Nahida or Kusanali or whatever in the world you want to call her. Okay? So they're trying to replace her with Scaramouche. And they're getting data and trying to get data from people to learn about Kusanali to basically like influence Sumeru people to not like Nahida, so that way when Scaramouche comes around, they like Scaramouche. Does that make sense? So like when Scaramouche gets introduced as the god, because you know they're trying to manufacture a god, everybody's gonna be like, all hail Scaramouche, forget Nahida type thing. And they're trying to get information from Nahida to put into Scaramouche so he can be that god, is what I'm kind of guessing is happening, but they're hiding it from everybody.
The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So you just decided to exile yourself?
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me.
But why wouldn't you want to find out the information?
They can no longer see nor predict my actions.
Well, if you exile yourself, how are you going to get the information that you were looking for?
I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Man, okay, judgment.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages.
Yeah.
Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
It's still too early to trust him completely. What if that whole story was just made up?
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
Yeah.
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage.
Ooh.
The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler.
Ooh.
Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
Ooh. Alhaitham, you spy. Now I really don't trust Alhaitham.
What?
Investigate me? Look into me? What do you want to know, bro?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
Oh, yes, we do. From the very beginning, Alhaitham was, the sages were watching me from the very beginning.
Yes, I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler.
What do you want to know?
Alhaitham!
I yell at him, Paimon.
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know.
Okay. So you must really want this divine knowledge, but what for?
From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy.
No kidding.
Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward?
Yeah.
So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
Right. I remember that. Yeah. He went nuts.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Yeah. What about your encounter with me? Did you join forces with me just so you could investigate me? Ooh, good question, Traveler.
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything.
But can you tell me what the sages want to know about me?
So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember.
Remember what?
You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Look and listen, Al Haytham, okay? I don't make the rules here. Now that you mention it, things did go like that. Is that enough to prove his innocence?
That's true. Al-Haytham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well.
He did.
Maybe he's telling the truth.
Maybe.
I'm willing to apologize.
Maybe.
If that's worth anything to you.
I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't know.
I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied.
Have you studied it, though?
After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion.
Very true, very true.
Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Sino, great question. Oh, let's get down to it.
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
We're never gonna find out.
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
We are never gonna find out.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings.
I don't think they've cleared up anything.
And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Hi, Dia.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
Oh, Dia's cracking me up. Just completely ignored everything that they said.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home.
Is she feeling any better? I hope so.
I had nothing
She was so good.
So I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
She's like, it just ticked me off, and I just wanted to jump in.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
Hi, Dia.
That's
welcome
more
back.
like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
So how's Dunyarzad doing, though? Now who is growling at us?
Whoa! What was that sound?
Who is that? What was that?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Was it a monster?
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Go for it, Paimon. Have fun out there.
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
Go for it, Candace. Have fun. After a while, the winds outside begin to calm. She didn't need no help at all.
That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright?
Let's go look for her.
Maybe we should go out and check on her.
Let's go check.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go.
All right.
We've been here long enough.
Yeah, we
The
have.
boys are as chatty as the floor.
Yeah, we have. All right, here we go. Those two can stay here and work their problems out. We'll probably come back and the whole place will be destroyed because they got into a big fight. And we're not here to stop them. So you boys have fun. We're going to go find Candace. No.
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
I saw Rift Hounds. I don't want to be dealing with those stupid things. I don't want to be dealing with Rift Hounds. Can we not?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Not only is she really strong, her stamina is also something else.
Here comes another wave!
Oh no, please! Anything but these guys. I will take down a dozen ruin guards before I have to deal with these stupid Rift Hounds.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Oh my god. Yeah, have at it, Dia.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
Oh no.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go.
All right, let's go, Dia. Let's go. Hi, guys. They don't let up. They don't. That's their problem. Thank you.
The creatures stopped appearing. Is that the last of them?
Oh. Okay, at least that wasn't too bad.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Now, who are you? Hi, how are you doing? What's up?
Huh? Who are you?
That's what I said, Paimon.
My apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
Hi.
I am the chief of Aru Village.
Oh, chief.
Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Uncle Anpu, super nice to meet you, fella. It's a pleasure to meet you, Uncle Anpu.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent.
Is there a cause for it?
Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes.
Ooh.
According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Everything goes back to Irminsul. We need to fix this tree that talks to me and tried to kill me, or something tried to kill me.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering.
How are we going to fix this Irminsul tree?
So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest,
Mm-hmm.
and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Sounds like it.
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Did they evacuate?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper
Wow,
is how
Sino.
Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the Academia.
Ooh.
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Tainari also brought this up before. Hypatia was also nearly exiled to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace.
Ooh, wonder why.
But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
We'll do.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible
Should we go looking
their
for 'em?
exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
I feel like Al Haytham's just trying to pick a fight now.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Let them fight.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I'll help too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust all hate them or I don't trust anybody. That's the thing, Paimon. We can't trust anyone in this game. We can't. I have learned that very quickly. You can't trust a single character in this game at all. That's why this is such a great opportunity to watch him. It'll be fine. Dia and the others are here too.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Okay. Sino. Is that pineapples hanging from this tree?
I sent myself into exile. I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Tons. Why do they refer to the mad scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here.
Phenomenon? Is it ghosts?
When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down.
Do they still wear their thingamabob on their head? Do they still wear it when they get over here? Maybe that's what drove them crazy.
Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that.
Story time with Sino.
Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety.
Okay.
Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt.
Interesting.
After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
All right, I gotcha.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village?
Ooh!
What do you make of it, Traveler?
Could it have been Nahida's power? The Dottore Archon? It might have been Nahida's power. Only she could be capable of that. Maybe it was.
I don't think so, too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
Yes, because if they don't wear, I feel like maybe the terminals are the key to this whole thing.
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
Oh, maybe. Did she, possess them?
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
That mad scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali. Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. The Dottore Archon.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
Right.
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dottore Archon, is she really active in Sumeru?
She is. We met her.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
She's awesome.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
Paimon just straight up yelling at Sino. She also saved me once, not too long ago. We saved Sumeru City together in the not-so-distant past. Oh, yeah, with Dottore. When Dottore showed up. Bro. Oh, my God. I still can't believe that.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Hook us up to a lie detector test.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali.
We did. And she's a cutie patootie.
How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
She never left.
All right, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You betcha.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna go door to door and just knock on people's houses? Are you crazy, Paimon?
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Oh, yes, I'll help you find your grandpa. Are you okay, kid?
Huh? Who are you?
Paimon, don't be rude.
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
Isak.
You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Yes, I'll find him for you.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
That's sad.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Maybe he took care of the kid.
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Isak, we'll go find him for you. Don't you worry.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses.
True.
Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa.
Yeah.
Let's find a way to help him.
Are you gonna pass judgment on him? Are you gonna give him your wrath of judgment to this kid? Sino, chill out.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went.
Oh, I feel bad.
Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Let's go help him, Sino. Please help him.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
All right, let's go chat with Candace. See if she knows anything about this missing grandpa. As you approach the village chief's house, Sino asks the kid to wait nearby.
Vigilant.
He is.
Is this what all the Matra are like?
Hi, Candace.
You're back already.
Yeah. It was a quick little chat.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
What can you tell us?
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather.
Aramite mercenaries were Isak's parents.
Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive.
That's so sad.
Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man.
Okay.
However, The scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid.
Kusanali.
He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance.
Kusanali, that's all Kusanali's doing.
So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him.
What?
However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking.
What? Wait, was he like having like a dream, but he was awake but dreaming at the same time?
Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad.
Right.
Seems like they both deserve so much better.
I agree, Paimon.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
And you're doing a great job. Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have soothed the other mad scholars as well. So Nahida was possessing the Lucid Grandpa that had forgotten who Isak was? But what happened when Nahida let him go? Did he get his memories back and remembered? From the look on Sino's face, he's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Yeah, Nahida, Kusanali.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
All right, let's go looking for this grandpa.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than
Where'd he
I can
go?
be credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Where did grandpa go?
Hey, Isak!
Hey, kiddo, we're gonna go look for your grandpa. You coming?
Oh, it's you guys!
Yeah, hi, how are you?
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Yeah, just be careful. Your grandpa will be found safe and sound, I promise.
Yeah!
Well, I shouldn't have said I promise, but I'm gonna try.
All right. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Investigations. Anybody know where he went? That is the end of Act 3? That's the end of Act 3? What? No way. I was expecting us to, like, when we find his grandpa, that would have been the end of Act 3. They kind of ended the act in the middle of a quest. I mean, the act was great, don't get me wrong. I thought Act 3 was amazing because we learned a crap ton. We got to meet Sino and Candace, and Al-Haytham came back, and Dia's back, and Dottore got introduced, and just all that craziness that happened over in Sumeru City, and just all of that. The way this act ended, that's a little rough though, but it was still a fantastic act. I was blown away by it.